Join me on a 2-day journey into the Utah desert to see and photograph one of the American West's last truly wild horse herds, the Onaqui. About 60 miles southwest of Salt Lake City lies the Onaqui Mountain Herd Management Area, roughly an hour-and-a-half drive from the city. The management area stretches from the Simpson Mountains in the south, past Lookout Pass, all the way north to Johnson Pass. The best access points when coming from Salt Lake City are Erickson Pass Road just before the Dugway Military Base, or the Pony Express Road, accessible off of State Route 36. The area is actually made up of over 240,000 acres of open and untamed land. Finding the horses out here isn't always easy. The terrain is vast, and more than once, distant sagebrush fooled me into thinking I'd found them. I learned to scan for the warm whites and tans of their coats against the desert floor. The first morning, I searched for hours. I'd read that the herd was often spotted right off the Pony Express Road, but I had no such luck. What I did find were pronghorn, which were incredible in their own right. Eventually, after most of the morning had passed, I found them. So guys, the herd is actually right out there. I don't think this camera can pick it up. We'll see if we can get a little closer. Not too close, but closer. I drove the dirt roads as close as I could, then continued on foot. Seeing them spread out across the open plains, the way Western settlers must have witnessed so commonly, so long ago, was pretty magical. Despite hearing that the herd had grown used to humans over the years, they still kept a careful eye on me. But hearing the whinnying carry across the flats felt like something out of another century. But sadly, I didn't have long with the herd as the weather began to turn. Rain, then snow. I made the call to wait it out. After hours of hard weather, I tracked the herd again near the Indian Peaks. The wind had pushed them toward the foothills, seeking shelter at the base of the mountain, so I headed out on foot to meet them. So a lot of the nasty weather has passed. The winds have died down. It's no longer snowing. And the herd is kind of settled in right here. Actually, the light is getting really beautiful, so it just feels pretty magical. Nobody else is around because the weather was so nasty. I'm just keeping my distance. Try to capture some moments here. These really beautiful animals. Every now and then they look up and check me out. I mean, not exactly camouflaging or anything, but keeping a nice respectful distance. What happened next, I didn't expect. two stallions squaring off in front of me. The posturing, the circling, the tension. It reminded me of two warriors standing across one another on the battlefield. Wow, guys, that stallion battle was pretty incredible. Probably one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. So I've been standing in the same spot for a while. Guess the horses are getting a little used to me. Just coming pretty close. Totally on their terms. There's another group coming up here on the left too, walking in front of me. Sun's about to set soon and it's getting pretty cold. My feet are freezing. So I'm probably gonna have to head back to the car, set up camp soon. But what a day. Back at the car, I set up my bed and cooked a warm meal, something I needed badly. As I stood there eating, the herd drifted back out onto the plains, as if on cue. I watched them move through the fading light, then eventually come right up to the car. The sun slipped beyond the horizon, and I turned in for the night. The second morning was cold and windy. Coffee, a light breakfast, then back out to find them. But the herd had vanished. None of the spots from the day before gave anything up. By mid-afternoon, I finally caught up with them in a completely different part of the range. And once again, I hiked out to meet them. The mood had changed entirely. The herd was calm and grazing in the warmth of the afternoon sun. I sat down among them and just stayed. For hours I watched, fowls resting, horses grazing, the occasional glance in my direction. As the sun began to fall, I realized I was surrounded on all sides. No fence, no barrier, no separation. Just open land, wild horses, and fading light. But I knew my time with the Onaqui was ending. On my hike back to the car, I turned one last time. The herd was running, silhouettes against the last light of the day. They were moving toward the hills, where I imagine they settled in for the night. Then, as a final goodbye I didn't see coming, 4 horses came running right alongside me. The sky behind us was on fire. There are very few moments in life that feel that complete. I'll be back one day, I'm sure of it. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and being a part of this journey. If this story moved you, consider liking and subscribing. And if you love quiet adventures like this, I think you'll enjoy my last one too.